Hi everyone, today I created 5 easy Easter DIYs. If you like this content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. So for the first project, we're going to use this is from Dollar Tree. It's one of the hair ties and I took it off one of the little scrunchies. We're going to use some paint sticks. I already have one cut down, but I need to cut the other one. So I'm going to use my pencil and I'm going to place a little dot and take it back and cut it down. Now they're cut, I'm going to go ahead and paint them with the moss paint. I'm going to paint the sides, the front, and the back. Now I'm going to use some white paint. Just going to dry brush a little bit on the front on both the paint sticks. Now the other paint stick I painted brown. That's going to be for the base. So now I created a decal on my Cricut machine. It's going to say he has risen, and I'm going to place it on the long paint stick. I was trying to figure out where I wanted to place it, but then I end up placing it on the long one. So this DIY is for one of my subscribers that wanted me to make a faith-based DIY. So there you go. I made one for you guys. This one comes out really pretty and it's really easy to make. You can always find these paint sticks at any Home Depot, Lowe's, hardware stores. They're pretty inexpensive. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue the cross together. I'm just going to use my glue gun. Place the shorter one on top. Now I left the part of the paint stick shaped at the top like that. I didn't cut the handle off because I wanted to have different design at the top. I thought it looked better that way. Now I'm going to take the cross and glue the base together. Now I did decide to cut a little more off at the bottom because I thought the cross was just a little bit too large, but I do that off camera. I change it. So now I decided to add these pretty flowers. These are from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to pull off 2, combine them together in the middle, and then I'm going to place it at the top of the cross. So I'm just going to use some jute twine to tie them both together. So now I'm going to take those purple flowers and glue them to the top of the cross. So pretty. I like the purple and green. So I wanted to make it a little fuller, so I do add 2 more little flowers right in the middle. So now I'm going to add 2 more flowers at the bottom of the base as well. So now I'm going to take that hair tie, I'm just going to wrap it at the top of the cross, let it hang down, and that's pretty much it for this project. I think it came out so pretty. All right, we're going to be using these jangle blocks from Dollar Tree. These are the large ones. These are about $3. I'm going to use a total of 6 in this project. If you can't find them at Dollar Tree, you can check out Five Below. I heard they had them. Not sure, but you could check it out. Now I'm going to paint them. The first 2 is going to be painted with burnt umber, and the second 2 is going to be pink, and the last 2 is going to be white. Now this is really cute for like something like a chair tray, or if you don't like anything large for Easter, you can place this on your table or anywhere. It's small enough. It's very easy to make. If you don't have these large jangle blocks, you can always use the small ones. Now I'm going to glue the 2 together, and then I'm going to place them on top of each other. Now to place them on top of each other, I'm just going to use my glue gun. Now you can use something stronger if you like, but the glue gun worked for me, so I'm going to go ahead and place down the brown one on top. It's small, so cute. Now I also use my Cricut, and I'm going to place down the words. One's going to say, "Some bunny loves you." So the first one's going to be some. Now you can put down anything you like. If you don't have a Cricut, you can always write it in, or you can try to find something at Dollar Tree. I know they're doing away with a lot of their stickers, so I don't know how long that's going to last for, but you can always check out Hobby Lobby as well. Now I wanted to add some ribbon around the little book stack. I'm going to use this pink ribbon from Hobby Lobby, but you can certainly use any type of ribbon you have on hand. Just going to wrap it around once and glue it down. Now I want to place a bow right on top. I'm going to use the same ribbon. Just going to create a simple little shoelace bow and place it right on top. Now off camera, I have a little tiny bunny, and I placed the bunny right on top of the book stack. And that's it. It's so easy to make. Came out so cute. I love it. All right, we're going to use a Dollar Tree bunny and some craft paper. This is from Walmart. This is so pretty and so easy. So I'm just going to place the bunny right on top of the craft paper and trace it. Now, I don't know if Dollar Tree carries the bunnies this year. I got this one last year. I haven't seen any at mine, at least. But if you don't have one, you can always trace one out and place it on some cardboard. So to place the craft paper right on top of the bunny, I'm just going to use some Mod Podge. I think this craft paper is so pretty. Like I said, I got this from Walmart. It comes in a booklet. It's pretty inexpensive. I believe I paid $5 for it. So you should check out Walmart if you want some inexpensive craft paper. So I'm using my Cricut tool just to make sure there's no wrinkles or air bubbles. Now I'm going to use my little sander, just clean off the edges. Now I want to decorate the bunny. I'm going to use some greenery from Dollar Tree, and this purple foam flower is from Dollar Tree as well. Just going to place the two pieces in front of the bunny, and then I'm going to place the foam purple flower right in the middle. Matches the craft paper, so pretty. Now I wanted to add something to the ears and create a little bunny tail. I'm going to use this fabric that I have on hand, and I went ahead and cut out the shape of the bunny ears and with that fabric, and I'm just going to place them on the ears. Now I'm going to use the same fabric to make the bunny tail. Just going to glue the ends together, kind of like form it into a bunny tail and place it on the bunny. Now I'm going to be using a piece of craft paper. I'm just going to write out the word Easter. Now this craft paper has fibers in it, so it's a little different than regular craft paper. Now I'm just going to glue it right underneath the greenery. And off camera, all I did was add a little tiny white bow at the top of the bunny. Now I want the bunny to stand on something, so I'm just going to use a regular paint stick. I just cut it down. Going to glue the bunny right on top of it, and to hold it in place, I'm going to place two jangle blocks in back. And that's it for this project, guys. Look how cute it came out. So pretty. All right, for this one, you're going to need some really thick cardboard, and we're going to make a cute little bunny. Now I'm going to try to draw some bunny ears. Now, the good thing about it using a pencil is you can erase it. So I created some bunny ears, and then I'm going to create a bunny face as well. Now I had to erase it a few times, but I got it at the end. Now I'm just going to use my box cutter to cut out the shapes. So I cut out the bunny ears. Now I'm just going to cut out the bunny face. Now they're all cut out. They're not perfect, but that's okay. Now I'm going to paint them all with some burnt umber. I'm going to paint the ears and the rabbit face. I'm also going to make sure I paint the sides as well. And you can see how thick the cardboard is. It's pretty thick. I'm going to dry brush some white paint on the ears and the bunny face with a chippy brush. Now I'm going to take some pink paint, just going to dry brush inside the bunny ears. Now I'm using a brown marker. I'm going to draw in the bunny face. I'm going to draw the nose, some whiskers, and some eyes. I'm going to paint the nose pink with some pink paint. Now I'm going to draw in the eyes. I'm going to draw them in a little slanted. I did place that face too far up, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Now I'm just creating some whiskers. However, I didn't like the way the face looked, so in the end, I do change it. And now I'm just giving him some pink cheeks. And here it is. I changed the face. I like it better. Now I'm just going to glue the bunny face to the bunny ears. So now I'm going to add some greenery to the top of the bunny's head and some pink flowers. These are all from Dollar Tree. And I wanted it to look really cute, different. I mean, I was going back and forth. I was going to place some tulips. I was going to place other flowers. And because I have the face so high to the top, I had to incorporate smaller flowers. But in the end, I think it came out so adorable. And that's pretty much it for this project. I do add some tumbling tower blocks in the back, so this way it stands up. And that's it. It didn't cost me nothing to make, and I think it's absolutely adorable. All right, we're going to make a cute sign. I got this from Dollar Tree last year, and this is new this year at Dollar Tree. They have one that says spring, and this one says Easter. I'm going to make a really cute Easter decor. Now I'm going to use the back of the sign. I'm just going to paint it with some white paint. I'm not going to go heavy with the paint, so I want a little bit of the wood to peek through. Now I want the sign to have some lines. Just going to use my ruler and pencil and create some lines on the board. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. Today is bright and sunny here. Still chilly, it's about 37, but I'll take it over -10 we've had for the past 8 weeks. It's been miserable here. I just can't wait to spring. So now I'm going to take that Easter sign and I'm going to pull it apart. Now it's really easy to come apart. It has like rope and some staples in back. And I'm just going to cut the rope first, then remove the rope and the staples. However, when I was trying to remove the letter E, I put too much pressure on it and I broke the tip of it. I was able to glue it, but you could still see it. So I do cover it at the end. So just be careful when you remove the staples and the rope. It is quite easy to do, but I should have took my time. You'll see where I snap it here. Now I'm going to take that rabbit sign and remove his little paws because I'm going to use that for the sign. Now I'm going to take my box cutter and just cut the rabbit's face out because that's all I'm going to use for the sign. Now I also used my Cricut and just created the word happy because obviously we're going to use the letters that says Easter. So I'm just going to place the word happy at the top. Now I'm going to glue down all the letters on the sign, start with the E. And I left a little space at the end where I added a little carrot. And then the only thing I added off camera was a little fake flower over that E that was broke because I didn't want to show it. I mean, I'm so mad that I broke it. But just be careful if you do this. Don't break it. It's really easy because it's MDF. It's kind of cheapy stuff. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish placing down the letters on the sign. I didn't paint the letters. I decided to leave the natural colors. I thought they were really pretty pastel colors. Now, if you do recreate this, you can also paint them any color you like. Now I'm going to take that rabbit and I need to place it behind the sign. I'm just going to take a little piece of, I think it's a popsicle stick. Just going to glue it to the bunny, then glue that to the back of the sign so this way it holds it upright. I think it's so adorable. I love the way it came out. Now I'm going to glue down his little paws right above the word happy. Like I said, only thing I added was a carrot and a little flower right over the E. You can see the E where it broke. I didn't like the way it looked. I had to cover it. The only thing I added was a little bit of pink blush around the rabbit's cheeks. Now because there's a hole at the top of the rabbit, I just decided to make a little tiny shoelace bow. And I'm just going to place it right over that hole. And that's it. And this is so adorable, and this is how it came out. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.